sort of a reboot for the brain. And it goes like this. I'll just show you. There's different sections on the head, and you're just going to put your hand along as we tap. So you start back here in the back of the head, and you're going to tap on top of the head, the byway point, just like through a couple breaths, like. And then on the heart. And this will help disperse chi too. And then you're going to move up on the second section of the brain, and same thing, do a couple breaths. Top of the head, heart. You move your hand. And then the very sides. So you could do one side and then the other. So, do you guys want to stay sitting or do you want to stand? Stay sitting?
How does it work best?
Doesn't matter. We'll stay sitting. Okay. So you could use one hand or the other. It doesn't matter which hand. Breathe in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Breath out. You can move up. And you can hit just the top of your hand if you need to. Just take a nice breath when you're done. Yes.
Are the results delayed or immediate?
This should be immediate.
I feel it.
Yeah, this should be immediate. You should feel more present in your body.
Right.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel relaxed, but I don't know if I feel present.
Relaxed is good. Relaxed is
Great.
Relaxed is great. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, you sent me the video,
Yeah.
but that she doesn't, like, as soon as, you know, she changed it. That way you make sure that you cover the whole brain, you know.
Yeah, you cover the whole brain.
You know.
Yeah. So it might take, you know, some people maybe have larger hands or smaller hands, but yeah, until you get to about here and then each side. So, any questions so far? All right. The other great thing that if you don't know about, I would recommend you look this up is EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique. Have you guys, I know you know about tapping, I know you know about tapping. Do you know about EFT, emotional freedom technique? There's lots of information about EFT online right now.
And books and YouTube.
And books and YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. Based in Chinese medicine. These are all acupuncture points. And the way it works is you focus on how you're feeling. Let's just say you're feeling depressed or you're feeling in pain. You focus on that. There's a saying that goes along with it. Even though I feel this pain, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. That phrase about feeling what you feel and loving yourself through it is a big step in the healing. It's a big step in the healing. Because where the judgment comes in about how we feel, will shut us down. Will shut us down from healing. So the judgment is a big piece of it. So this is something that's really been recognized now and is being used. I'm going to go through and show you the points. The first one is here, which is a small intestine point. They call it karate chop point. And also in using the tips of your fingers, which have a lot of points. You start tapping here. And then the sequence will come up to a bladder,
No,
top.
yes, first here, yeah.
a bladder point here on the edge of the eyebrow. And then it's going to be on the side of the eye. And then it's going to be here on the stomach point, on your, right under your eye. And then right underneath your collarbone, in the very center here, on your collarbone. And there's a point on the top of the head too that's in there. And then there's a point on the side here, which is a spleen point, the grand low point of the...
Can you do that on the other side or turn, please? Thanks.
I'm not going to show you really in depth now. There's lots of videos on YouTube about it, but
There's a lot of information in,
yeah, really in depth. So, so we're going to pick, what's a good thing to pick, even though I feel
depressed or stressed out. Everybody's stressed out 24/7.
I'm feeling overwhelmed, yeah. So we could try that. So everybody want to tap with me? Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed by life.
My life.
Even though I feel sometimes down.
Even though I feel sometimes down.
And I don't know what to do.
And I don't know what to do.
And I feel like I can't make the right decisions.
And I feel that I cannot make the right decisions.
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
Honor, forgive, and accept myself.
Top of the head. Even though I feel overwhelmed and stressed out. I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
Love, honor, forgive, and accept myself.
This overwhelm. This depression. This stress. This overwhelm. Collarbone. This overwhelm. And then under the arm. This overwhelm. And then you just kind of relax, take a deep breath, and check in again on how you feel. And different things will come up, and you start over with how you feel until you are feeling pretty clear and pretty settled.
Yeah, you can change the phrase, like she said, okay, in a moment you feel overwhelmed, in a moment then it comes to your head that you feel stressed. And therefore, like you tap in the stress,
So, any questions about that?
You didn't prepare a little sheet for us, did you?
There's a very good guy in YouTube. I like him because he used to be an actor. Therefore,
you could go to
I have books.
Emo Free.
Yeah.
It's really
I'm on their mailing list.
Yeah.
And I have books and everything.
I like Brad because he can pronounce very well and he give you a pace.
Yeah.
And then you.
Tapping is fun. I like tapping to get the chi flowing in the body. There are even some really the older Chinese masters that are teaching tapping, the stomach, Zusumi, what is the stomach, 36? Just to start tapping on that, to get your if you're in a lot of worry, to stimulate your earth meridian, or if you're really grieving, just tapping on this is lung 1, tapping here can really start to get things moving.
Which is the one that the meridian that goes to the lungs and then to the intestine. This one that goes through here.
Gallbladder.
Where is it?
It runs throughout your whole body. A gallbladder point?
Yeah.
That's right here. Gallbladder.
Okay.
21. So, of course, movement, getting moving, you know, when you're feeling depressed, you know, just
This
start,
one.
get up, move, go for a walk, you know,
This one.
it's the best medicine, you know, and breathing from your dantian, breathing from down here. This is where our power is, right? And what happens when we get depressed? We feel powerless, we feel like we can't move. It's because we're up here, right? In our head, we're stuck. So we have to start breathing from down here. Okay? So, any questions, concerns?
What is this point here? I know some people doing like this.
Very good. Pericardium. Great for anxiety.
For the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then
Great for anxiety.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're feeling like, you know, that pit in your stomach and you can't breathe and you've got palpitations and because you're stressed. Yeah, so that's...
Because I saw a guy that they were doing like this, and also they go to this point right here.
Very good. Yep. Oh, it's also pericardium.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So fun things you could do for yourself at home.
And there are plenty of videos in YouTube.
What do you look up on YouTube? I mean, what do you look for?
I can write it down for you.
Okay.
I'll give you some
Links?
yeah.
I recommend that guy because he's very clear when you, and he had like 3 or 4 500 videos